Welcome to Biscuit Tin RPG, everyone. We are back. Apologies. Friday games have been really hit and miss lately. We've had a lot of. I got really lucky running the Red Opera. I think hardly any downtime there, but it's been almost a month, I think, since we've run Tales from the Gate. Hopefully, barring anything horrible happening, we should be uh, good to go this next Friday. But I'm not going to hold my breath. We'll see what happens. We may have to adjust that schedule if need be to make it work, because I really want to finish up that little short mini series before we dive into the Black Ballad. But that being said, go check out biscuit10rpg.com to find all the stuff. That's where everything is now. It's the easiest way to access everything. Did a little facelift. The content page now has the top sellers along with the info right next to the image, so you can read about it before you click on it and wherever you want to purchase it at. So, yeah, there we go. Let's go find out what kind of cluster fudge we get stuck in this time. We're about to die, I think. Okay, Mike, your turn.
Thanks, John. I did want to also remind everyone that we will. Oh, no, that's not me. Next month, though, we'll probably be gone 3 weeks out of the 4 weeks.
Yep.
So just a quick reminder that we will not be having games the majority of April.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, let's dive right back into the City of Illumination, where we find our sand swimmers facing off against the demigod, the spawn of a Triton deity known as Nicerelia, and Biz is about to plunge one of her artifacts into the very mouth of her child. Let's see what's going to happen. But first, let's go ahead and talk about what happened last week that led us to this point. Ox stood firm within the raging maw of the Charybdis. Too strong and stubborn to be eaten here, he made a worthwhile forays towards the edges of the monster's crater of a mouth. Away from the fissure and the beast, Tav, D1 Manvis, and the Hilvasker named Largo fought their way towards Ox. The two krakens that were summoned reeked of death, but their complexions made them appear as if they were frozen in time and retained their past state of being. Tearing through the aisles above, Silver, Gassan, and Stephen struggled to stay alive and avoid being struck by every element of the weather outside and be instantly killed. But a mighty blow from the ancient Megalodon down below, and the ever opportunist Tav lunged at it with the fine point of supernal clarity. Like a vortex of concentrated energy and precision, in a quick flurry of high-speed thrusts, the Kraken was torn asunder and ripped apart, leaving an array of viscera in that area of the sea. Biz needed to safeguard Sterling's people and Silver, resorting to turning them into sperm whales, giving them a fighting chance of surviving, and left to find the monster and this staff. While Silver, Goldalina, and Gassan and Stephen dealt with the Kraken up north, excuse me, it was the other remaining Halvisker that slew the beast and sought out his next and ultimately his final enemy. Following behind, the servants of the Charybdis, sorry, following behind, Gonalina took flight with Stephen, and Silver Gassan swam following in pursuit. Soon the fissure beneath bellowed more oil into the ocean, and also releasing more slumbering servants of the Charybdis as kraken after kraken after kraken began to emerge from the inky haze, and soon assailed the surprised Halvisker. Looking to break these servants and strike a mortal blow to the spawn, Biz unleashed one of his greatest spells. Raising his hands to the air, the dark layers of clouds that blanketed the sky above were soon penetrated by three gigantic flaming meteors that soon reached the upper atmosphere. The rippling of powerful magic temporarily halted the effects of the raging maelstrom above the sea surface. And crashing to the ocean, the meteors caused destruction upon the Kraken as well as the spawn as it consumed the now cooled meteorites within its maw. More and more krakens began to spill forth from the fissure, and with it took the other Halvisker for the final time in the ancient Megalodon, as the Charybdis soon engulfed the majority of the sandstormers soon. Even throwing themselves into their master's mouth, the Krakens joined the chaos, using their tentacles to grab party members and attempt to eat them, all while the party evaded the moving teeth and bone claws that emerged from underneath the water's surface. The situation took a deeper toll as Gassan was returned to his normal state, only to be eviscerated by the claws of the Charybdis. Diving deeper and deeper as his comrades fell one by one, Biz found the vault, a massive seafloor ringed dais, which was the door itself into the vault. Blasting it with high magic, Biz revealed the massive booty, but more importantly, the wretched and vile staff of spite. Wielding it and raising it up high, Biz stoically prepared to dive the staff into the mouth of the spawn, and hopefully taking out both of them at the same time. Or at least that is the plan according to Mindrak. So that's where we find ourselves today.
Oh God.
It's
Um,
probably around 8 p.m. now. Can't really tell it's dark out because it's been dark out, just illuminated by the flashing lights of lightning bolts striking the ocean and nearby rocks, exposed rocks above the ocean surface. And we find ourselves in a moment of history in the making.
We were born to make history.
Okay.
we are Diploma
Oh,
creators.
God damn it.
You thought I'd forget about that little
No,
one, huh?
I did not. I did not. I just didn't think it'd be right there.
Should have stayed a bard.
God.
Biz, swimming towards you rapidly is the first off, you can't even tell how truly big this entity is because the shadow it casts an even darker shadow around you, making it completely sightless. The only thing you can see is the faint glow emanating from the staff of spite, which emanates this faint white and purple lights around its golden and darkened coral-like features. You feel the rush of an impending storm, an immense storm above you, knowing full well that the Charybdis and Ox is coming towards you right now. As you stand there, and maybe you're swimming upwards towards it, knowing that this plan, now already in full motion, must succeed, and the consequences or the outcomes will have to be decided afterwards. The staff attempts to speak to you. It is not the voice of Nice Aurelia. It is a watery, feminine voice, a voice that contains the emotions of fear, fragility, like a maiden's voice, telling you to please do not do this. But Mindrax simply snubs it aside from your mind. You know it's a terrible risk, but at this point, what is there left to do when both of these things need to be destroyed? And you can see you can understand the angle that Mindrak thinks this outcome will happen. It all happens in an instant for both of you. Ox, you're either spinning, whirling around in water, or simply just falling downwards, forced by the massive, immense entity that you are sort of in its mouth.
Mhm.
You all just feel instantly your entire body's shunt. And by shunt, I mean you sort of have an instantaneous out of body experience, as if your psyche, maybe your soul, or however you want your characters believe or what they think of that kind of philosophy,
Mhm.
is sort of shunted out of body, and you feel either being taken somewhere or grabbed by unknown forces from far distances. It is an overwhelming experience of cosmic proportions. And for you, Biz, you can just see that faint purple and white light flicker in your hand, several strands of light that just flicker. You're not afraid of the dark, you're not afraid of really much these days, but you really hope that that light just doesn't leave. You know, hope you can just keep seeing that light for a moment longer as time slows down and the darkness creeps up around you. And in an instant, I need both of you to make charisma saving throws. And I need everyone outside, which is going to be you, Tav, to make charisma saving throws as well.
Okay. Oh,
Uh-oh.
yes. 29.
We're not.
I rolled bad.
All
16.
Alright. We are still recording, but it dropped. So,
That's for sure. For
all
sure.
right, there we go. Reconnected. I don't know what. Okay, whatever. All right, charisma.
Yes.
All right. Shit. 15.
15. Tav, they are far deeper. Well, no, you're above surface, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were flying a little bit. You saw the immense mouth whirling around the whirlpool in distance, and then you see it just subside, turn over as if the ship had just capsized. And you see this just dark, black, massive mountain of a beast turn inward as it sort of dives downward. You don't see a tail, you just see probably parts of its back or maybe its torso. It's round, elongated. It's similar or reminiscent of like a normal like basilisk or eel type of body. It's slimy, but the size of a mountain. It disappears soon after beneath the waves. And as you prepare yourself, you look over around the Kraken that you're currently engaged with actually loosens its grip on several people, including Steven. And as you look over at Steven, Steven looks at you. You also feel that shunt. And for you two, that you sort of can somewhat clearly see up above the sea surface, the light, you do see your sort of ethereal self sort of almost leave your body and then just get pulled back in. So not just you, I need everybody's like every Silver, Steven, I gotta roll for the other people.
Haha.
Krakens.
I assume we're not counting dead
I've-
people.
No, we're not talking about
God.
Gassan.
Okay. I rolled really
Aha!
bad for Silver
I don't
too.
want to overkill Gassan.
All of my people
All
are
your people?
stoned
Oh,
and
boy.
not here.
Where is Silver's sheet? You're really mad
Steve
she
rolled a
failed.
natural 20. Plus
Nice.
one, but,
It's what's her fucking charisma? +1. She rolled a 4.
Oh no.
I'll start off with all the people that are within 500 feet, which is everyone underneath the water. So everyone that's above water is not part of that. The shunt is a blast of cosmic or eldritch type magic, a blend of eldritch and cosmic magic, right?
Uh-huh.
Everyone within 500 feet takes automatically 40 force damage.
I'm
Well,
down.
bye.
Okay, down. Kraken. I gotta roll for Krakens.
I was hoping it was some sort of wild magic because I was gonna be like, hey, can I just blow just a rage to see if I can counter this?
Oh yeah, well the thing is, it will wild magic after you get down.
Aww.
Yeah.
Counter it?
Counts.
I'm
I
gonna
roll for the
counter
Krakens
Eldritch
and
magic,
Curvus.
thank you.
Okay, and then the Curvus. Okay, that Kraken over there.
I
Oops,
just
that's
woke up.
D100.
Why am I down?
Go to Lena. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. But she is, oh, she's alive. Okay. And the D1 is alive as well. Thank God. Both of them are alive. I'm sorry. I was like, are they in the water? No, they're outside. Oh, they're fine. Cool. Cool. Oh, cool.
I feel like this needs to be stated. Chat
Oh.
says of all the people to survive this, it would be the walking war crime.
Remember, it's not make the war crimes count. What was that? What
Oh
was
yeah,
the
yeah.
phrase?
Don't
Make
count
the
your war crimes. Make your
make the
war
war
crimes
crimes
count.
Yeah. And that's what they're doing. If the sandstorms have learned anything, I guess, is that it's that.
The war crimes always survive.
I don't know. Anyways,
We got to make them count.
so those that fail as well as the initial magical blast hits, you also take an additional damage and roll on the unbound wild magic surgery table twice, rerolling anything below a 15. You also take 4 levels of exhaustion, and your total HP is reduced to 1/4, unless you receive superior magical healing or greater restoration similar. Otherwise, if you can't find those, then normal rest for at least a week.
Oh.
So
So
What about us
I,
that died? We safe
you're
now?
taking damage, but you're not. I don't think any of this is going to equal your total health. So it is what it is.
Okay.
But you will roll on the wild magic surge
Damn it.
regardless. Yes. And I have to roll for everybody because everyone here failed pretty much except for no, everyone failed inside. Even the Caribou failed. No, one cracker didn't fail. He passed, but still.
But
Wild
he's
magic surge. Wild magic surging. So there's a lot of wild magic surging about to happen right now.
Oh God.
re-roll anything under a 15. Oh my
Yes.
god.
so okay.
Mhm. So your chances of dying have steadily increased.
Oh no.
Have fun.
All
All
right.
right, so we'll start off with Ox.
Okay. Let's see here. First roll 44.
All right, I'm gonna just keep it here for now.
Okay. And second roll I have ooh, just barely 17.
Okay, so rolled 1744.
Yep.
Okay, and Biz.
See, first one is a 3, so it rerolls.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
56.
56. Okay, and
Second one is 68.
68. Okay, now I'm gonna roll for the Caribus and the Krakens in secret.
You guys are so dead.
Yeah, probably.
Oh God.
We'll start off with Ox.
Uh-oh.
So you had a
44 and a 17.
44 and a 17. I'll start with the 17. Okay.
Just the thought going into this. Yeah, that's also not good.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh God.
That's great. All right. All right. So and then Biz rolled 56, 68.
56 and then 68.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Okay, well that's fine actually. So that first one was no. Okay, and then I got these Krakens in. These Krakens. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Nothing. That's funny. And then for the Caribous. Okay. Well, nothing bad from the Krakens and the Caribous. They're all things that don't matter anymore. That's cool. That could have been. That's what I was worried about. Is what they rolled. Okay, so um, damage automatically crits wouldn't matter, but that's 2 failed saves, right?
Yeah, for each damage we get, it's a failed save.
It's a
Well,
failed
it's
save. But
any
if you
damage within 5
but
feet.
if
Any range damage is 1 failed.
any
Right?
range, okay, yeah. But a crit because you do roll with advantage. A crit is a double fail.
Hmm.
Okay, which is fine because you both just I think have 1 fail each.
Uh,
Um, for damage, just for damage,
okay.
just from the damage. Because you also take additional bludgeoning and thunder, I think, from the impact of the blast from like nearby debris from the nearby debris and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that will just give you one failed, so you're one failure.
All right. Let me go ahead and
But
put
before we
that
get to
on there.
that, yeah. So when we
So
get to
fail.
that, the ocean sort of sinks, Tav. It like a gaping hole just emerges, and water just begins to fall in, and then suddenly it bursts, like a water spout, massive spout of ocean water, and it's not only flinging water, it's flinging viscera of the Carabidus, of the Kraken, maybe Kasan, um, and it spills
Catch a piece of that if you could.
all over and around you. And as it's happening, the dark clouds above you are dissipating rapidly, and soon the torrent of the ocean, this torrenting ocean, the storm, is just rapidly calming down. And within minutes, as eventually the flying of viscera ends, and you can see a blue floating figure in the water along with a white floating figure in the water, very severely damaged. I mean, broken limbs, massive lacerations. I mean, it's visceral cuts. Biz is missing parts of his arm and upper shoulders. His face is like half gone. That's just heavily damaged. But now the storm around you has calmed, and it is a beautiful, wide blue ocean with a blue sky. And you all feel this normality return to this area, the tornadoes, at least in the section. And as soon as the sky clears around, go to Lena and UTAF and even the D1 point over, and you can see the two Ocean 2 Walker, probably like half a mile or like just over a mile away from you. And you can see a bunch of probably like 4 or 5 black sailed freeborn ships chasing it. So yeah, Tav, what do you do as you now float in this? Well, you're flying over this blue ocean that is now just covered in this disgusting viscera, black and blood everywhere.
Oh,
Silver's just like, help, help.
oh God.
So D1's gonna go and swim haphazardly. Pick up Steven. Here over to you. But yeah.
Let's go see if Ox or Biz is alive to begin with.
So as you move over to Ox, the first thing you notice, Tab.
Oh no.
Okay. Sorry. 1744. You notice that Ox has no hair. And you notice that the direct sunlight above from the bright sun, or not bright sun, it is a full moon. Even the full moon above you, you can see that the light reflects off his dome. And even Lena, who shines a little bit of her light from it, she's like, yeah, this could blind somebody.
God is bald.
Bald.
Worse than death.
Oh no.
And
Oh.
as you're over there, you hear what sounds like drowning and just haphazardly swimming in the same spot, and you hear like what sounds like small demonic voices conversing with each other and poking fun at each other and laughing at each other. Now, these are definitely demonic. You can tell since you have that fiendish, devilish lineage within you, but you can definitely sense and understand that there's probably that is the sound of a demon. As you look over with your dark vision, you can see that there's a gang of like 6 or 7 quasites that are just swimming. Some of them look like they're drowning. They're like hanging on to like nearby like limbs from a kraken. And they're drunk as shit. They're wearing red bandanas around like forearms, their heads. And you can see that there is like a inky little dark green portal that's disappearing, and it's like and they're drinking, and they're falling back into the ocean. And you can see one of them, the larger one, he has a tattoo, and it reads in Abyssal. Do you know Abyssal?
No.
No, okay. Well, it has a visage of like a very prominent female demon something person. And it does you know what it says, but it has like a heart around it. So
Is it mom?
he turns over to you in Godolina, and he sees you at first. He's like, and they're all just like, They just like, you can't understand. I don't think anyone here speaks Abyssal,
Well, some of
but
us
they
are
look,
dead.
yeah, but they look like just a group of Actually, make a Arcana check
Like,
before
kinda...
Godolina opens her mouth.
Ooh, that's on a 9.
Gonolina just simply says, "What are these quasites doing here?" And these are quasi demons, some of the lowest of the low in terms of rank in the demon worlds. They look like small, 2 foot five, maybe 2 foot, 2 foot five tall, not bug little creatures. Quasites. Now,
They're like weird angular monkeys.
yeah, but they have like little big eyes, pointy ears. They look bug-like in a way, but
Yeah,
very demonic.
they're insectoid like demons, kind of.
But I'll, yeah, they are bipedal, but they can obviously go on all fours. They have this very slimy, maybe rough but smooth flesh texture. They have hands, but they have long serrated claws. They have some barbs along their arms as well. Like I said, they're about 2 foot to 2 foot five. Typically bipedal. They have a long tail that is usually spiky. They have these long, pointy, elfish-like ears or like goblin-like ears, but they're very bladed. They're very sharp. And then they have these sort of beetle-like horns that stick up, but also can look demonic in a way. And then they have this smaller mouth with fang-like teeth on both top and bottom, and large black bug-like eyes. And we'll show a picture of everyone else here in our Discord. That's gonna do it.
Heh.
Yes. Oh, takes us to the actual page. Yeah, cool. Classies. Anyways, they're drunk. It looks like they just came out of a portal and they're just like, oh no, the portal closed. Oh no. And they're just like, what do we do now? And they're debating if they want to talk to you, but they see Godolina, and Godolina's like, Quasites? And her eyes sort of flame up. Demon filth. Her bonded sword just activates. Um, and she's like, I will go see what is there. I will just go speak with them. And she will move towards them. But Tav, yeah, you can investigate further with everyone else. As Godolina, with her sword, intimidates the Quasis. The Quasi's like, da, 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 nah, da. Godolina's like, I will kill all of you. Now tell me, why are you here? And are you are you just travelers?
We are dying.
Yeah, so that's happening. That's happening over there.
I know.
Um, and then Biz.
56, 68.
65, 68. 68 doesn't matter, so that's really good. I'm pretty sure. Yes, because you are Warforged. So it's good. But the 56, as you make your way, and as Gordon finally understands, like, no, just you see those orbs over there, they have magic. Go ahead and siphon some of that and just you get out of here, okay? I don't want to kill you. Nah, yeah, I'm sure you could take me on. And they start like swimming their way towards the islands. But as soon as they leave and Godolina turns around, Godolina stops and she turns slowly over to her right shoulder, behind her right shoulder, even to look back at the Quasits. Quasits swimming, not giving a care in the world, Tav, until suddenly a bright shimmering light instantly appears in front of them. And as it appears in front of them, they all instantly incinerate and are just obliterated, gone, in the presence of this illuminated being. The light is so bright that I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Tav, to not go blind from the bright entity that has just appeared out of nowhere.
Oh no.
21.
21. You manage to divert your eyes the instant it appears, as it creates a sort of flash of light, and you turn around to see, and fully turned towards it is Godolina, looking with bewilderment as in front of both of you is a sword archon.
Oh God, that doesn't sound great.
And the sword archon in front of you, you can tell by its sword archon, because one, it is a humanoid looking entity, bipedal medium creature. It is a female looking entity, slender but muscular physique. She is adorned in full plate golden ceremonial armor with parchments written with holy litanies and truths, deeds that flow around her like ribbons. Her wings are not the typical white or gold. It is a sleek grayish, like silver, as it hits off the reflection of the moonlight. It is a large wingspan of about 10 feet wide. But the most promising feature, besides her sharp facial features and her flowing blonde hair and golden circlets with a ruby in the center, is her red colored longsword or bastard sword, since she's about 10 feet tall and the sword's almost about the same height as her, but she's wielding with one hand. On it are glowing and hovering blue and yellow, blue and golden runes, celestial runes of power, of litanies and whatever holy scriptures are written on it to make it powerful. But for you, Tav, and obviously for Godolina, this is Sword Archon. Archons are typically enforcers, and Sword Archons are amongst the numerous of enforcers of high order. And having one here for you, Tav, means that needs to die. Someone's here to get executed.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh God.
The Sword Archon approaches and is looking around as it doesn't even care about the carcass of this ancient demigod. It surveys the rest of you flying and half flying, half are in the water. The D1 is swimming back with Silver, and he even tries to approach the Sword Archon. He even yells out, like, "I am a paladin of Vestuar." The Archon ignores him, and then finally sees the broken body of Biz, and with it, her eyes, her glare, her ire focuses on him, and she floats towards the mangled body where Tav is. And Tav, you're looking on like, me? No, Biz. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank God it's not me.
Wait, oh god, it's even worse though. Godolina flies forward and intervenes and speaks in Celestial, a different type of Celestial, one that's almost unintelligible to hear. You can't even hear it for a moment at times. The Archon actually does give pause, and turn to Godolina. She raises her hand in the form of a backhand,
Uh-oh.
but Godolina says something, another interjection, and she stops herself, lowers her hands. And Godolina shows her the pendants, her necklace,
Mhm.
shows it to her. Um, the Archon for you, Tav, does not seem to want to talk about what Godolina is bringing up. But you can see that, and you know that a Celestial is compelled to order of all things. And so it will abide by the parlay that Godolina seems to be invoking. So, for the moment, Godolina is talking to the Sword Archon about 10 feet away from you, Tav. What are you doing?
Just making death noises.
You gather
so
the
remember.
remains of Gaston with the help of D1 Manvis, who's just covered in blood, as he does not even care that his vestments are covered in viscera. He's there to. You can tell that this man who has helped you thus far, he's not he's shouldn't say jaded, but he can forego the hardness or the cruelty and brutality of this world very well. So,
Okay.
what are you doing, Tab?
Are they alive?
They are dying, and by that time, I need both of them to make death saving throws.
Woohoo! 19.
13.
Okay, I'm going to heal them.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on both of them.
Aw.
So Ox gets 6 hit points, Biz gets 12.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Biz, Ox, you're both out. You have both low 4 exhaustion as well, and your total HP is down to 1/4 of
Oh
what your
god.
total is.
Oh god.
Exhaustion. All right, let me go back over here to see what the
Level
hell.
4
Ox,
exhaustion.
you go to move, you go to push your hair back, and you just feel just nothing but smooth baldness.
Oh no! This is my curse to bear. Oh man, this
Oh
is the
god.
worst day ever.
So, how are you guys
Oh, sorry,
feeling?
real quick. I need both Ox and Biz to make wisdom saving throws, and this is for the curse from the staff. But you get advantage because this is a curse.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
My
Let me
bad.
These things
overwrite
are gonna
my
help.
My bad.
41 is my
This is supposed to happen. I
wisdom.
just forgot to make you roll earlier.
14.
What's it?
Okay. What kind of
Let's
save?
see. Oh,
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Oh god.
4. I rolled a natural 1, which means I also need to roll on my curse for that stupid.
You have advantage.
Oh, I
Have
do have it.
I have
Okay.
advantage.
Okay. 14.
You both still failed. You both failed by
Yay!
2. Well, you both failed. The DC was 16.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
So,
no.
so you both awake. Your eyes open. You definitely feel stiff, hurts, in pain, almost like you can't move, but you can feel your appendages. Everything's there. However, as you both look at Tab, it's like, come on, we need to go. And you both just see this, you feel this blinding light, this glowing, warm, blinding light coming from the far. You can hear Golina yelling and sort of raising her voice to a deeper feminine voice that you don't even know who that is or who this person is or entity. But that doesn't matter because now something begins to creep up in your mind. This gray bluish haze sort of appears around the edges of your peripheral. When you look out, you can see that there's this mist, this haze covering up your vision. And you both look at Tav. I need you both to make wisdom saving throws. Otherwise, you will be prone to violence and must attack the nearest person, which is Tav.
Oh man.
Oh god.
How the turntables. That is a 9.
Okay.
13.
You guys get advantage because Tav does
Oh,
not suspect it.
okay.
Okay.
And you're both
Oh,
technically flanking her.
oh, we get advantage on attacking. Oh my
Um,
god.
Well, you guys are technically
Yeah.
strike her at the same time, and she has no idea that this is going to happen.
I guess I'll have to Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. I'm gonna loud whisper in the night.
But they get disadvantage on attack rolls because they have level of exhaustion.
Exhaustion. That's true. That's true. So it's a normal attack. My bad. You're right.
Ugh.
Oh,
You're right.
You are
My
lucky
bad.
I have
You're
to
right.
re-roll that because that was a natural 20.
Good call. Good call, Tab. Because I completely forgot about that.
I'm still
Well,
gonna
you saved,
die, but still,
you
All
saved
right.
yourself.
still 24.
And that's still a 26.
everything hits.
So even through the exhaustion, you can see them. They are mangled. They are hurt. Obviously, a little bit healed now thanks to your healing. You just, for the moment, turn around and see how the conversation going, and your eyes just dart to the corner, the edges of your vision, your peripherals, and an eldritch blast from Biz's left hand, and the large black beam that is now erasing part of your vision on one other side of Ox's greatsword.
Okay, so I
Whatever
need
it
to
is.
know what is the compelling, like, is it just I hate her? It's just rage?
So it is an instantaneous urge of frenzy and violence. You have been spurned on by this essence left behind.
Okay.
That's sticking to you, as the
Well, then
curse
I'm
says.
sorry.
So yes.
Okay.
It's 10 damage, unless I'm doing the other 3 attacks that come with Eldritch Blast.
You would use your entire action. Or no, you would just make one attack. You just make one attack. So
Okay, so 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Ox is gonna probably kill me.
26.
Yeah, I'm down.
So as that goes down, the sword archon pulls her sword forward. Um, and at that moment, both of you realize what just happened. You're like,
So,
oh
oh
no, no, no,
no,
no, no.
oh no.
And Gordon turns to you, it's like, prepare yourselves.
I
For
immediately just start
what?
fumbling for a healing potion.
Yeah, like we're both trying to give a healing potion to Tav. You're muted. I
Of
don't.
this
Oh, there we go. Oh nope.
as the sword as
Okay, go
What?
ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I think he is having difficulties.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, as Godolina tries to get in its way to parry it, the sword archon, the angelic woman just flies by her and moves forward. God dang it!
God.
All right.
That was
Cool.
so bad.
I'm
This
gonna
is so
die.
bad. This is everything just with one
Max has been
downhill.
reduced to a fourth of what it used to be, right?
Yeah.
Yes, currently,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm at 12 out of 46. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know. I looked at it. I was like, Uh,
She might kill me.
It
well, she might
might.
go down. You might go down again. I'm just saying. Oh, kill maybe. I mean, she could just throw everything at you and hit you while you're bleeding out.
I know how this goes. Let me know you're feeling.
This is
See.
not the first time I've witnessed this or felt it. It's cool.
Oh God. I saved you guys and you tried to kill me.
I don't want to
We're
hear
gonna have some
any.
words later.
Great
No,
times,
I do
man.
not want to
Great
hear anything
times.
from you after how many times you personally have killed me.
I only killed you
I'll
once.
kill you once.
I've
Okay.
attacked you several times, but I only killed you once.
Yeah, but
Now the
remember
good
how
thing
you killed
is,
me?
Ah, that's fine.
now the good thing is a typical sword archon's only CR 11, so it's not that they're just like they're like I said, grunt enforcers. So sword archon's gonna go ahead and strike. So he's gonna activate his aura menace. So he's gonna get the first round since he's gonna get a first round. I'll go ahead and roll off against Golino. So +2. Oh, +6. So Golino is +2. Nope. And there it is. Wow, not bad. So sorry, I'm gonna go dive right past him. Go ahead, and then we'll go ahead and use reaction to take attack opportunity. Uh,
Oh
Golina.
no.
Just doing Golina things, it's not helping. And Aura Menace, first time, so that's gonna be that. Oh, it's too late now for now. So you can see that he's holding the sword, Biz, and the sword actually melts with its hand, becoming a arm blade. So I'll go ahead and
I can do
unleash
that
two arm
too.
blade attacks. Yeah. Arm blade attacks, a +9. That'll both hit. And 2d6 plus what? So that's 10 points of slashing damage. Oh, sorry, I got this all together. So 11, 14,
Yeah.
19. Okay. And then radiant damage. So you go down, and with that, Sword Archon turns attention to you because it sees this inky. You can't see it, but you can see it through your eyes. But you are like sort of seeing this inky shadow from your eyes around the edges, and it points to you and says, "That is now."
Sorry, no
And
speak of the
Gordon's like, "You will
celestial here.
not kill them." Yeah, Gordon is just like, "Those are Coriel's servant. That is Coriel's servant. You will not kill him." Um,
I
okay.
just got. I just got.
Gordon, go ahead and
Yeah, I'm just like.
okay. So you go behind him and get advantage. So
Like you needed that.
miss,
Whoa.
hit,
Oh God.
and hit. So I'm hitting the Archon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's Gordon's turn now. All right, so Gordon's gonna go ahead and do that. Two-handed. I don't even
Hmm.
remember Gordon's crap.
Hmm.
And with that, after this attack, she'll have you. You can use your reaction to attack before your turn begins. Alex.
Yeah.
And that's +5, so +8, so 16.
You
That's
killed my
8 actually.
friend.
Yep, slices deep into it, and then you go ahead and make your attacks.
Yep. I don't think a 19 hits this thing.
19 hits it.
Oh, okay.
She's only wearing a half plate.
Okay. Then I am. Well, I'm mad. So, hellish smite. Plus my damage. It's
Holy smite.
necrotic. So, uh, resistance of any kind.
Sure.
I'll roll it
No, she's
separately.
not resistant to necrotic.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll throw it all together, and
Yep.
that is 41 slashing damage.
Amazing.
Yeah!
You riposte with your greatsword and spin around, and you almost take her in half at the waist, but because of her immense might and her being, you in your weakened state, maybe, uh, do land a significant blow, but she does stand her ground. However, as soon as your blade leaves her flesh, and it does leave some golden viscera all around the water as she sort of floats above it, immediately dropping down from the sky is a golden cage that slams on top of the sword icon.
Whew!
And it's at the padlock. You can see Ox is the insignia of Coriel. And Godolini just sort of, now finally arrests and says, "Now you have to deal with Coriel." So with that, the sword archon immediately is like on her knees on top of the water surface, praying, and probably isn't have some sort of deep meditation, as she's in this what looks to be a 6 by 6 by 6 golden barred cage made of the bars are wreathed in this golden lightning that is around it. It looks intimidating, but you can feel a faint aura of calmness, which is probably what is making this Sword Archon, because she was furious and full with anger and frustration, is now calm in demeanor and is meditating. So Gunnar now flies over to you.
Thank.
She's gonna go ahead and heal Biz
I,
before he makes a
I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal Tav. I have
Biz. You
a.
gain back 8 HP.
I'm gonna use a healing potion. So
Okay.
potion of healing.
Hey.
You gain your 10 HP there, Tav, and I just go, sorry, I wasn't quite myself. Again.
Yeah, I noticed. I. Oh God. Oh, can this day get any worse?
Sorry, Tav.
Don't ask that question.
Just
Yes, the answer is yes.
try not to do it again,
So
please.
everyone
Ah,
assists everybody to the nearby islands that you guys were all previously on, and you guys are all just sitting there as
mhm.
everyone's sort of congregating. You bring up the corpse of the remnants of Kassan, and Manvis does a little quick prayer for him. But in the distance, you can see the Tuition Walker was avoiding a bunch of freeborn ships. You now see the banners flying of Commodore Narbonne's fleet on the horizon, and you can safely assume that help has finally arrived and that you are in the clear for now. Now you just need to attend to your wounds and you're lost.
Okay.
So,
Um,
what does the Sandstormers want to do now?
well, I need a minute to
Oh,
think about it.
okay.
Also, we're gonna have to cut the stream real quick because
Killed
whatever the
a
hell's going
demigod.
on here is
Good
keep
job, everyone.
disconnecting and reconnecting.
And
Yeah.
we destroyed the staff right. That's gone.
Assumedly.
Am I muted?
Good. Okay.
Hey, can you hear me?
No, it lagged. So
Okay. Yeah, I need
let
to.
me.
I need a minute because I'm gonna have to restart this. So give me a second to get reset, and then we'll pick up from the "what are we doing" thing.